If you're looking for convenience, eBay and Amazon have this figure. Check out links in the description down below. Pokemon, Kaiju, Dragon Ball, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews. Hello there, collectors. Steven here, and I'm back with another Bandai Movie Monster Series review for you from the newest Godzilla film yet to be released at this time, King of the Monsters. And today we're going to be taking a look at Mothra 2019. Now, let's dial back expectations here a little bit, because when we convert this over to USD, it's only about 12 bucks. But that being said, is this even worth the time of day? Some folks already aren't liking the design, so maybe the vinyl will sway them? Let's take a look to see whether or not it's worth adding into your collection. To be honest here, I do believe this Mothra is the weakest of the 4 movie monster series initially released for the new movie. Why is that? Well, okay, she's small, which is not to the fault of the figure itself. Small in the movie, but we don't have a whole lot of paint apps on this one, and they didn't paint the underside of the wings. Yep. So we do have a nicely sculpted body for the most part. Again, for the most part, there are some clear details on some of the parts of Mothra, like we can clearly see the doubled up arms. Well, what the arms would be anyway. And we do have the hind legs, which are shooting out the back. The underside is sculpted well. The wings are sculpted well, too, with what look like little veins here and there. That is nice. But what isn't nice is that the paint that is used for the head area, where the antennae are, kind of flat up against the head, it does look a bit choppy in parts. Couple of bubbles here and there. The eyes, they're blue. They're painted actually rather well. And then for the wings, the top of the wings, we actually do have some nicely applied paint. At least I do believe that would be paint there. But on the underside, there is absolutely nothing. So while this isn't a large figure to begin with, yeah, it's kind of on the straight and narrow here. Not really that impressive. Now we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the tag, which for all of the 2019 Movie Monster Series King of the Monsters figures that have been released so far, it is going to be the same format. On the front of the tag, we're going to have a render of the model used in the movie. Quality, it's a bit hit or miss. But on the inside, we're going to have some legal information, this, that, and the other, and some clarification there that if you have issues outside of Japan, well, Bandai cannot help you. On the back of the tag, we're just going to have a silhouette of that render as well, alongside some English here and there that says the monster's name and 2019, just in case you didn't know what movie this was from. Now we're going to go ahead and round out the review with a size comparison with all 4 of the 2019 Movie Monster Series figures released so far, just so this way you have a feel for how they'll scale not only with each other, but with each other and the other monsters or other figures you're going to have on your shelves, just so this way you can clear off the right amount of space. And as you can see, yeah, the scale is a bit off for the core 4 that we're going to be seeing in the movie. But if you're looking for just a simple playtime, or if you're looking to have a nice compact display on the shelf, barring the tail length on these guys, they look just fine together. So buy now, skip, or wait for a deal. Overall, Mothra is not visually impressive, and there is no articulation. It also doesn't help that the vinyl for the wings is rather heavy, and the wings will droop over time if they have not drooped yet, though this does help when she is laying flat on the shelf to sort of perk her body up a little bit. So, yay? Yeah. Even though it's 12 bucks overall, this Mothra is rather disappointing. You could go to your local Walmart and pick up the Jakks Pacific Mothra Battle set with a particular Godzilla, and to be honest, that one is a bit nicer than this, assuming you get painted eyes. So overall, this is going to probably be for die-hard completionists, especially since the tag is kind of in an awkward spot, but at the same time, due to the design, not much they could do. Definitely not something that's going to be positive for many people, especially with the NECA figure around the corner. I recommend this for completionists only. Well, collectors, that brings us to the end of the video today, and I just wanted to take a second to thank you so much for watching. Now, you've heard a lot from me. I'd like to hear a little bit from you. Drop in the comments down below whether or not you liked it, you hated it, or maybe you were somewhere in between. I also want to take an extra second here for a nice, humongous thank you to all the patrons for STR over the last month who have really helped the channel grow into what it can be today. So to all of you, 2 big thumbs up. Thank you very much. And now the end card should be popping up, which will give you a few clickable links, like maybe to subscribe or head on over to my Patreon, or some short URLs like to my social media or to my Teespring store. There's also a video I hand selected for you, so if you want to watch another STR video, I hand selected some good content for you to watch, so definitely check out that video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch ya in the next video.